This picture captures the inspiration behind the idea of making a game where you play as a shepherd. This guy here is an absolute legend. He shaped the mountain around him in ways which were like magical. He did this for his entire life. It's actually crazy. I didn't this is very, yeah, I didn't know that I had this picture, but I'm so happy that I found this. Just the landscape there. It's so beautiful. Like, I get into tears when I think about my time living there. Yeah. Just want to go back. Anyways, yeah, that's why I wanted to create this game and set it into this place where I enjoyed just being away from society and people. And close to the shepherd. This crazy, cool guy. We also had like a pet goat. This one. We named it Yoda, and I found him in the wild, just like lost, a small baby. I had nowhere to go, and yeah, I just had to take him. I'm getting sidetracked before I lose myself in my emotions of memories of living in that beautiful, amazing place. Let's get back to what I wanted to share. Yeah, this idea made me excited enough to explore it, and I started writing down what I could put in the game, what the core mechanics would be, what the loop would be, did some research, programmed some things. I'll show you how it all started. Put a player on the screen. Let's see. Yeah, this was a time when I implemented basic detection. Like, okay, the sheep can detect where the player are, where other sheep are. It's good for steering, obstacles, and whatnot. As you can see, there is some sort of cooperation. Not here. There's no cooperation here. A little bit here, but yeah. Early stages of the prototype. And here, after tuning a little bit, I could finally see some sort of herd behavior. These green cells is where the grass is, and this is where the sheep go to graze. Yeah, and this guy cannot find the grass because the grass is behind him, and he can only have data of what is in front of him. It was it was a very difficult conversation that I was having with my 3-year-old daughter, and she was asking me where these sheep are going. Is there a floor there? And it was very difficult for her to understand that, yeah, they just fall and fall. But yeah, like I could now direct them a bit if there was some fear in the terrain around them. After I had a proof of concept that, yeah, flocks are working, I designed this shepherd character. Yes. And I thought it's a good time to give the bean some life. Like right now I'm just going through my Git commits while recording this video to see where the project was at different times. As you can see, there is some progress. I like how he slides. And he also breathes. Can you see that? Yeah. after that, I thought it was time to have some terrain in the game, a proper terrain. And yeah, I used some plugins to craft this. And the sheep now had some motivation. They would wander, and if there's some fear, they would get panicked. And they can also transfer panic to other sheep. Yeah, it seems like I'm getting somewhere at this point, you know? And I'm more motivated to, make it more beautiful and see where it goes. So yeah, this did not look really like what I was aiming for. And I did not want to waste my time fiddling around with a plugin that was probably like designed for some other purpose. So I went into Blender and built this, made a basic shader, and then I was ready to test it out. And I think this looks much better. Yeah, the sheep cannot still detect if there's a cliff. And another thing that I had in mind since the beginning, so these mountain shepherds, they had this technique of like, okay, to divert the sheep which are going away, they just used to throw like stones, just like this. So I came up with this mechanic. Yeah, it's not working perfectly right now because I'm mixing rigid body collisions with my custom kinematics. Yeah, this is something that needs to be fixed. And the shepherd can fly. That brings us to where the project is right now. I can divert the sheep with fear, and I can also divert the sheep by some commands. They still cannot detect cliffs. I still need to solve this issue. Yeah. Although I am in a bit of a doubtful situation. As in, like, I don't really know where this is going. It is a nice toy right now, and it's fun to mess around with, and I love it because I created it, but I'm not sure how to make it into a game as of now. I do have some ideas. For example, like, the shepherd could start at a base camp, and he has like boundaries, fences around him, so the sheep is not going out. And then he goes on a journey outside, goes to the mountains, finds where there's grass for the sheep to graze, and then prepare to bring the sheep to that area. And what does that mean, like prepare? For example, this is a tight place for the flock to move through. If the flock was here and they wanted to go towards the grass, they have to cross this area. So what the shepherd could do, could build a fence here. And all along this edge, there could be like a fence. And then the sheep will not fall as they are falling right now. It's been 4 weeks and I'm still not sure what this game wants to be. I do want to listen to the game. Like I want to try to listen to the game and find out what the game wants to be. It also seems like that the scope right now, what I have in my mind, is very large. And I don't want to be attached to the initial idea. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep working on this for, I think, 1 or 2 more weeks and see where it goes. I want to... Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, I need to optimize it. I need to implement some kind of building mechanic. I actually know why it is like this, because I'm using some mesh instances to draw, and then you can see like here the debugger is going crazy, like, okay, you're not clearing the meshes and you're just looping them in an update. And yeah, it's not a gameplay systems problem. Anyways, if you would like to play the first prototype, yeah, let me know. And the best way would be to subscribe to the channel, and I will be posting more videos. I don't force myself to make content. I want to roughly do like 1 video per month, and it's also like a good practice for me to overcome some blocks, or when I'm not sure where something is going, and I can just talk to the camera and let it all out and put it together and show it to people. Yeah, there's value in that process. It helps me get out of my head. It also helps me see inconsistencies from a different perspective. So yeah, thank you for watching.
There was a Yoda on a farm, E-I-E-I. Yoda say, oh!